Alrighty, let's get a mic check. Mic check. I think we're all good to get going. Hello, 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 everyone. Alrighty. I think it is time we got going. So, before we jump in, let's meet back up with everyone on how Ivy's doing.
Saved it on my contract when I put it in.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
No.
Hello.
Well, geez,
Domo
Ellie.
arigato, Mr. Roboto. Tomo. Tomo.
I
Well,
love it.
geez, I can leave if you want.
No.
No. You're stuck with us.
Yes.
We have him chained to the dice tray.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, but
Nah, everyone already assumes whatever is going to happen anyway.
I'm dead. Oh, okay, buddy. Yo, you okay?
All right, I'm done.
Alrighty. So, do you have everything out of your system? Just all the jitters out before we actually cause something that's gonna make more jitters?
My classmates
No.
are worried if... Lag!
I can't hear my metal pipe.
This is going on much longer than I was expecting.
Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, are we ready to actually get going, or do you have anything else you want to get out of your system? Apparently.
No, we're
Go
good.
ahead, y'all.
Okay,
Alrighty.
we should all be good. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
There we go. I'm sorry. I hate all of you.
That noise.
We love you too, buddy.
I don't know how to turn off the fucking Taco Bell, so you guys are gonna have to deal with it anyway.
You know what?
Taco Bell.
At this point, you guys are making me miserable more than each other, so I think it's time to get going. Ahem. Yeah, and this is why I'm glad I actually write this down. Last time, after a bright morning, Rhea and Domeric decide to try and calm the group down by lacing the group's coffee, to which some of the effects have no effect on some of our members, while Domeric and Marigold happen to suffer great amounts. After a small amount of cleaning for work to settle the next day's festivities of market, the group takes part to help with the local baker's pies. While the assistance with baking pies goes wonderfully, the group cannot resist themselves from temptation and consume some apparently really good pie, much to the chagrin of the baker, who proceeds to scream harshly at them, having them make a second for lesser pay. While the group splits off in different directions to deal with the local fallout, Marigold and Rhea begin to bond over the shared trauma of physical violence over pie and arm wrestling, while the others are rounded up to repair the fence after what seems like the attack of a wild and a hungry beast. Group has little idea what caused it, but Wyatt does not seem to fully like the creature from what they can tell, as everyone departs for the floor in a drunken haze, or the chapel for some much needed rest. And this is where we begin our scene today. As the sun slowly rises once more, where people are already waking up a little bit earlier than normal. All things considered, you guys are actually, wherever you are, the last ones awake. At least you think so. Because from what I understand, you all are not sleeping in the same area this time around, are you?
Rhea and Marigold most definitely are not back at the shrine.
Yeah.
So then you two want to tell us what's been up with you two before we jump back into everyone else who probably is at the shrine at this point?
I think you're being too nosy.
Do you want to get your Twitch stream banned?
Yeah, seriously.
I was more gonna say, hey, what have they been doing other than just passed out on the floor, but okay.
No, that is what will get you banned.
Exactly.
Okay, so Marigold and Rhea are doing things that I can't describe during live stream. Let's just jump to the other four then, for sake of ease.
Domeric is passed out face down in the same bed he was in yesterday, feeling the hangover and just utter annoyance of what happened the day before.
Okay.
And honestly, just not wanting to get out of bed. It's more.
That's fair. Pixie, what you got for us?
Nari is like cleaning up her space as she wakes up and starting to get ready for the day.
Okay. Sarah?
Sabrina is in the same bed as before. She literally passed down face first because of the comeuppance of the day, and poorly fixing a fence. And so she's literally all like waking up, a little tired, a little groggy, but is like, well, time to start the day, I guess.
Okay, and that just leaves V. What you got for us?
He's probably awake in the same area he slept the other night. And sorry, I'm doing other things at the same time.
It's fine. I don't blame you.
He's sleeping, or no, he's awake in the corner that he slept in the night before, the same one that he slept in, and he's just doing his own little thing and making sure his spear is sharpened.
Alrighty. Well, you all can tell there is a little bit of, ironically, I guess the best word is whimsy in the air. Because you can tell by just the sounds of, ironically, a lot of commotion. Let's say, because of the previous day's events, you all decided to sleep in, so that would put you at, dare I say, 10 o'clock in the morning. So a little bit of a later morning, but enough of one to actually get moving and still enjoy the events of the day. Otherwise, the floor is yours. You six can decide where you go from here.
I'm going to go outside and do another dex check for, a perception roll, I guess, to
That
see if
will
there's any
not-
plants.
That's a
'Cause I do-
nature, if you could please.
Okay. It's
Check nature.
yep. Any
I'd
new or
say-
interesting plants?
At least not yet that you can see that are new and interesting. You can
Okay.
tell that some of the ones are probably not going to kill you. Probably not. But do you really want to risk it after the previous day's events? Is up to you.
No. I go inside, pour myself a cup of water, and decide that today is going to not involve anything related to herbs for a while. Meh.
Alrighty. By the way, it is up to you, so feel free to just jump in whenever you guys want. I'm here to assist, and that's it.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that my mute is. I'm using it on my computer, not on my microphone right now.
That's fair.
So Rhea and Marigold leave the inn where they stayed overnight. After tipping pretty heavily the housekeeping, and make their way back to the shrine and walk in pretty much as Domeric is starting his morning.
One thing I will mention before you guys jump in is that while walking back, you'd notice the little walkway that you guys were noticing, or that you guys were setting up. That would be, if you actually look at the map, right around this section here would actually be littered with a ton of carts and smaller tents, shall we say, that are made with just a ton of people that are obviously made for business. But in the meantime, back to the chapel, or back to the Wild Shrine.
When I eventually see them, I offer them water and just say, check your spices after you get some proper sleep. Get some water, get some sleep, and probably don't drink for the rest of the day.
You say that like we had a lot.
I feel quite fine.
I slowly raise my eyebrow at them while sipping my water. And just don't say anything else.
Oh.
I mean, I will take some water since you're offering. Thank you very much.
I slide the glass over to them. And then just walk. I just walk back over to my room. I do not have the appetite right now.
Oh, bless it.
So, Cake Slice, do you want to help me with breakfast, or do we want to leave that for getting some shitty fair food?
I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna have Marigold check her pocket, and let's see. She's gonna dig around. I'm not gonna say a fly comes out. That's mean.
No, that's funny. That's funny. You can say it.
You can if you want to.
A single moth comes out of her wallet. She's like,
Oh, shit.
there's a first for everything.
Are you that broke?
You don't need to know of my financial situation right now.
That's a yes.
Okay, I need to check something on my sheet. How do I check my sheet again?
What are you checking, if you don't mind me asking?
Money.
You don't want to cook, bro?
I do have how much money you guys have earned,
You don't
ironically, in a list right here.
Okay, I'm going
You
back
can't
on my
try to
sheet.
cook breakfast, bro?
Background.
So what's the total we've earned so far?
That is actually a
Not
good
a
question.
You guys have earned a total of 70, with 75 for, whatchamacallit, Rhea, for the one little odd job they did on the side.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no. I just realized that number is slightly different. I want to say Rhea's got 75, Marigold's got 70. Everyone else has, I want to say, 85 because of the job they did at the end of last session with the fence repair.
Right.
How much do I have from stealing all the pie money?
Bitch.
For that, you have a conscience, I hope.
Not a conscious. I'm sick.
How do I add money to my sheet again?
Can't you
We can work on that on the side. I believe there's a command for it. It's just G.
Yeah, that's a later problem.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just took a photo of what I've got now, though. So.
That works. But in the meantime, again, it is still up to you guys.
Okay, I have 2 questions then.
Sure.
Alright, so, alright. if we were to get food, technically, wouldn't we need the money for later? And second of all, if we were to cook here, what do we have to make for breakfast?
In the pantry at the moment, there's some leftover dried fruit and some grains to make a porridge, or there is enough to make essentially a hot cake.
Oh my gosh,
Uh,
let's make
However, the option of pre-made shitty fair food does sound much better to Rhea at the moment.
okay. Doesn't that mean we have to go and get the others then? Where
Uh,
wherever they are.
yeah, great question.
Where is everyone? No, wait, now I gotta sit here and think about it, because where is everyone?
At this point,
Dom-
everyone is upstairs except for
Oh,
Domric, who
everyone's
is with
I
you.
just I am putting a wet towel over my eyes to just like rest. And just questioning all life decisions at this moment.
like a moody
Speak for him fucking
teenager.
self.
Like a moody, hungover teenager, bro. I'm sick.
Pretty much, yeah.
Elnari comes skipping down the stairs now that she's all ready for the day.
Oh my gosh, does she have a different
She's
outfit
in
this
a
time?
wonderful mood. She does. I'm working on it.
Okay. Yeah? Her? Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning.
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 How do you three sleep?
I rested well. Thank you for asking. How about you?
Delightful. I'm very excited for the day.
We're thinking about where to get breakfast right now.
Do you want to go and make some breakfast with us, or would you like to go and buy some good breakfast?
I'm gonna lean over to Pixie. I'm gonna lean over to Elnari and be like, something in me says that Rio wants to have fair food today.
Domric
Then
gets
why
up
don't
and
we go buy
says,
breakfast?
Domric goes up and says, I'd rather not cook anything after yesterday.
I bet that'd
Should
be
we go look for the
I'm
others?
not eating anything you cooked for a while.
right. That part.
Not one of you besides Marigold got drunk off of that.
You
you
still
want
tried
to-
to drug us.
Oh no, I was lit.
It was a calming drought that went bad.
I'm
'Cause-
calm enough as is. I don't need your weird drugs and herbs and. Ugh.
We don't need vegetables.
I was nearly blown up the day before. Then I ended up accidentally drugging myself with bad herbs. I'd rather not cook.
I know
You'd
what
rather
I'm-
not have me cook. Let's just buy something.
Because you didn't nearly get blown up. I know what I'm doing.
Domeric looks to his slightly singed pants, looks back up, smiles, and walks to stand by the door. Shall we?
But wait, I don't think that's everyone.
Yeah, we're
I walk
missing.
slowly.
We're missing someone.
At least 2 people.
We're missing a few. I believe they are still passed out upstairs. Anyone care to wake them up?
Let's go wake them up.
Be my
You guys
guest.
go wake them up. I have a feeling that seeing me upon immediately waking up will scare the shit out of them.
I come in with a ladle and a pot. I just recreate the skeleton shield meme.
Oh no.
No.
Rhea just looks over at Domric Rhea just looks over at Domric like, are we sure we shouldn't be the ones to go wake him up, actually?
I tried the calming drought yesterday and ended up high. At this point, I am just going to smile and nod.
You want some coffee? I'll make you some coffee right now.
You're a blessed angel, and anyone who says otherwise is a demon in disguise.
Rhea goes to make some coffee.
Well, I hear the banging of the ladle and the pot. I was already half awake, pretty drowsy in bed, and having seen this sight behold upon me, I basically just look up from my bed, from my stupor, and go, "Really? Really?" I was half awake now, but now I'm half awake and annoyed.
You don't feel a little bit more awake? At least not 25%.
Well, in my personal opinion, I don't really think I want to be woken up by a whole pot. Unless it's the other kind. So I I think I'm gonna take this morning slowly. And then I slowly put my feet down on the floor and basically ruffle my clothes because I always sleep in my clothes. So, and then as I'm getting up and ruffling my clothes, I basically snap my fingers and all the dust and debris basically jumps off my clothing and I go, what's everyone else up to, I guess? Because now I'm awake.
You're welcome.
We're gonna go find some breakfast.
Breakfast, you say. So no one's gonna make the wonderful porridge and tea we had yesterday. I mean, what wonderful trips we had. And by we, I mean they.
By me, I mean they. Oh, hell. We were thinking about going to get food outside.
Oh, outside.
Mm.
Joy. And then I begrudgingly follow Amari and I basically go go down the stairs. Well,
Now one to
eh,
go.
Okay, now we're gonna look for one more.
pray tell,
Who's
where's
laughing?
the rest of our
Where's
party?
Waya? Where's Waya, bro?
I forgot that my microphone was muted.
I'm dead.
Waya was in the room with Sabrina. He was
Sabrina
just
straight-
behind some spiders.
Sabrina just straight up got ready, just walked down, ready to go get food and everything. Waya's just left up there.
Yeah, basically.
Basically.
That's crazy.
I'm half awake, so that's my excuse.
Oh, okay.
He heard everything and he readied his spear, and when he peeked out he saw it was just them, so he put it down and decided to get everything ready and follow. So he's behind you guys. You guys just probably don't notice.
Dead. The stealth. Major stealth.
Stuff.
That's so silly.
I'm sorry. All I just imagine is just like just pots clanging, and I see him like peek around the corner real quick, spear noticeably in hand, only be like, oh.
I
No
ain't
threat.
sleep cause of y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sleep cause of
No,
me.
because I literally thought about that as you were banging the pots and pans. I went, is this the vine?
Yeah, for real, for real. Man, I miss Vine.
What a throwback.
Surprise, mother.
Literally. Surprise, mother. New bag, mother.
Some fries, mother. All rise, mother. All right, let's just keep going.
We're
New
chronically
guys.
online.
Yeah.
We are. The brain rot is real, guys.
Story time.
Period, as we should.
At least we're not 6-7ing all over the place again.
My
See?
nephews,
That ain't me,
dude.
babe.
My
That's
nephews.
not me.
Okay,
I w-
so. Oh, right, yeah, I'm still here, by the way. I probably should have mentioned that.
Hey.
No, I thought you left us.
Girl.
No, I'm still here.
standing.
It's more the case of.
Literally.
Ye gods.
Be okay.
You alright?
V just casually died in the background. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Oh.
Get up, buddy. Get up.
My pen pulled a Sally this morning.
You're what,
Oh.
Sally?
Alex will be the only one to understand what that means.
I do understand. And brother, what the fuck?
Ellie.
It fell. That's all you need to know.
All I will say is, do I want to know?
I want to know.
Probably
Me
not.
too.
Well,
it's
to
for
be
the
fair,
girlies to know.
Okay. The only thing I truly
Can
want
I
to know is,
know?
have you ever seen Lorraine? But we can cross that bridge another time. Anyways, right. Okay. Now that all 6 of you are surprisingly not only conscious, but also not at each other's throats, which is
Yes.
surprisingly a first.
Yes. I like a little yet in the background.
Why do I even want to ask why there is a yet?
Mm-mm.
Gremlin energy, sorry.
Seems it is one of those sessions. Good to know. So, anyways,
It always is.
That's not my problem.
It's not my fault. It's never
Oh.
my fault.
The two genders.
The two genders.
Not my problem and not my fault.
Period. Glad we represent.
It seems it is one of those days. What?
I
would
hate the
you-
fact that you can
It's one of
instantly
those
tell
days.
which one is which for the genders.
So, what would
God.
you 6 like to do today?
Apparently we're going
go-
out for breakfast at this current
Breakfast.
carnival.
Brekkie.
Okay.
Domric is looking at the coffee Raya gave him like it was given to him by Mayach himself.
Okay, so funnily enough, I do have a little bit of music prepared that I hope doesn't get me screamed at for one reason or another.
Raw.
For
Okay, this is acceptable.
Yes. So walking over to this festival, well, not a festival, but it seems more like a farmer's market, I guess is a better way of describing it, where there are 1 or 2 small options for food-wise, but otherwise it seems
Oh.
like it's just a ton of shops and a ton of small vendors. The only ones, unless you're looking for anything that I guess in particular that would stand out compared to, is one that seems a little unusual. For lack of a better way of saying it, it is a purple tent with a weird eye-like symbol at the very edge of it. To describe it, and I can see if I can draw it later, it is a
Okay.
singular eye that is open with three, I guess, droplets pointing downwards, as if they were like inverse eyelashes.
Oh.
What food options are nearby?
You've got
This tent sounds very cool and interesting, but
Okay.
I'm hungry.
right food options.
Yeah.
You've got bread for 2 silver. You've got the what they call the ration pack for 5 silver, which is effectively like a full plate of meal that looks like it'll fill you up the entire day. You've got this very, very large. I guess the best way of describing it is a chicken on a stick.
Will this fill us up?
Yes.
For the full day?
I wouldn't recommend eating it in one sitting, but technically yes, and that costs 2 full gold.
Okay.
There's also some eggs, by the way.
How much?
Oh,
Are,
God.
how much are the eggs?
Oh,
Oh, God.
That was
Ironically,
fast.
Bitch, shut your
Ironically-
fuck ass up.
ironically, they're on sale due to a recent harvest, or due to a recent boon, ironically, so it's 5 silver for 5 eggs. Or 6 eggs, sorry. I forget, just they're usually sold in the half dozen.
I will buy everyone 1 meal, but I will not buy that fuck ass chicken on a stick. I hand everyone the appropriate amount of silver for at least one of the medium-sized meals. Don't spend it all in one place. You don't have to give me back the change.
Domric goes over and just buys the regular meals before just sitting and looking at the fairgrounds.
Okay. That would just be, ironically, yeah, just a lot of shops and whatnot. Is there anything you're trying to... Again, that's why I
I'm
compared it a lot more to like a farmer's market, where it is just a lot of merchants who look obviously like they are from everywhere else but Yokewood. You know,
all right.
selling their...
Well, I'm gonna do a perception check to see if there's anything that I find interesting.
That I will say no checks needed, but you're gonna have to define what you find interesting.
So, herbs, spell books, stuff for my rogue stuff like daggers or swords.
In terms
And,
of spell books, I'll need an Arcana actually, but otherwise, yeah, there's ironically just a small salesman, near the back end, on the right side.
So I check Arcana.
Yep.
11.
Not terrible.
There is what seems like, ironically, for lack of a better way of saying it, a small-ish man sitting at the back. I wouldn't say smoking out of a pipe because that is too stereotypical, but he's chewing on what seems like some very strange weeds.
Powers, you might want to look because it looks like Sabrina decided to follow me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Two things. One, if you're gonna follow, please say you're gonna follow. Two, two, yeah,
I move in
Sabrina can notice.
silence.
Sabrina, Sarah, straight up, you notice all of this is there. He's using some of the books. Ironically, this little man is using those same magic books as a stool.
oh wow.
He is the tiny. He does need the size.
He does.
Understood.
We should stick together.
I'm still gonna check perception for like if there's any interesting plants or anything.
I'd say again, you're gonna need to define what you define as interesting.
Like rare herbs or fruits or anything.
Ironically, no rules needed. I can describe it. It looks like a lot of the basic stuff around, at least for now. But you do notice something that is kind of odd.
What?
A worm?
It's a rather large-looking plant. They describe it as a fruit, and to describe it, it looks like it's got multiple seeds on the outside. It is tall, and it has sort of spikes on top of it, if that makes sense. Like just jutting out of the top. Otherwise, it's like a yellowish brown, but it looks very prickly.
Pineapple?
Who can tell? Would you know?
I do not know what you're talking about specifically right now because I have not played much D&D.
To be fair, that's why I'm being as coy as possible, because I will be real, I don't think Domric knows exactly what this specific fruit is.
Is
Fair.
it cactus fruit?
No, it is not cactus fruit.
It's the quenchiest.
Oh, good God.
Everything's a
That's the
cactus if
juice.
you try hard enough.
Why are we
Right.
going back to this?
Why not?
Why is this an issue?
Right.
You know what? I'm just gonna post what Domric sees.
I'm
Please.
dead.
Where is this posted?
It's
That's
in
even funnier. I love it.
Trails.
it's in the check. It's in the thread where you all are making your fucking rolls.
Oh.
Yeah, ain't no way he's gonna know that.
Yeah, I can think of one person between both groups that knows what this is, and frankly, none of y'all are it.
That's
Domric
so
is a
true.
forest boy. He has no clue whatsoever.
Again, I can only name one specific person, and you guys don't know who that is. Because for one, you
Yes.
guys haven't met the other
Who
six
is it
yet.
from the other group, though? I want to know.
Yes.
I'll tell you after session.
You said
Okay.
it's large, so could you describe how large it is?
About the length of your forearm, if that makes sense.
Huh. I just look at the fruit weirdly, go back to my breakfast, and I guess converse with Sabrina if she's eating breakfast with me.
Oh well. I wanted a chicken on a stick.
Ah, never mind. And I'll make some plans to go over and talk to the magic book guy in a bit.
You want the
Alrighty.
chicken on
Okay.
a stick? You use your own money. I've given you as much as I want.
Okay. That's
Keep in
fine.
mind, what I will say is a very large stick, so I'd call it maybe like a mini pole, but it's also a full chicken.
Yum. Forgot.
I have chicken on a stick at home.
I have no home.
We do?
I'm not telling you
Oh, you
guys where the
said-
meat is.
You said earlier we only have like porridge and hot cakes.
Yeah. Not chicken.
Right. I hear nothing about protein.
I just heard porridge. And then laced tea.
Lace tea.
Rhea buys
Yes.
itself a quick, like medium-sized meal, and also sits down, looking around at everything.
Alrighty.
And at the moment, nothing seems interesting enough for them to actually get up and go look at it.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything else out of curiosity?
I also want to go to the magic shop, and look around for the spell books.
Okay, so
See
you are
what's
heading over
available.
to this gnome, and this gnome is sitting on the spellbooks effectively as
I follow her
a
there, so
stool.
Can I
The
follow?
gnome is just reading. He's just there for the vibes. He's not expecting to make money, at least you think he's not. But he's just doing his own little thing.
Hold on, I have a face claim for this dwarf real quick. I'm gonna send it in chat.
Oh no.
so Sabrina
No, I promise it's funny.
Sabrina rolled a 24, so what does that do for this?
They notice that's exactly what they are looking for that this sort of
That's crazy.
His
That's
name has
crazy.
to be Gil. It has to be Gil
Please.
now.
No, it has to.
I hate you all with a passion.
Love
No,
you
you
too,
don't.
buddy.
You're the one who brought
Love
Stardew
you.
into this.
I wasn't.
No, literally.
You know what?
It was literally
I'm
a
rolling with this.
pineapple.
I am rolling with this. I am
I
making this
hate
work.
you.
I am.
Please roll high. Please roll high.
That is the mark of a good DM, being able to roll with a yes. All right.
Every day I take a step away from God.
As if he was ever looking at you.
Oh,
That one was mean. I'm so sorry.
that was immediate burn.
Why
I'm so
am I
sorry. That one
catching
was
so much?
mean.
I am catching more heat than normal. What the
That's actually
actual?
insane.
We
Well, do
haven't
you
even
want
done
this art
anything
that I'm
super
making or
crazy
not?
yet.
I
You're gonna
can
bitch about it. I'm not
hear-
giving you the art.
I can hear someone's mouse clicking as they add more hearts to the screen. Who is it?
Hello.
Not it.
Okay. You know what? I will not say this man's name until you ask what it is. But that requires you to get his attention.
Hello,
I
sir.
think he's stoned out his ass.
He's not stoned. He's just distracted.
What's the difference?
Stoned implies he doesn't. Actually, stoned implies that he could care. Distracted implies that he doesn't.
Fair enough. Ignore my Posca-ing in the background.
Okay. In terms of Domeric's question, though, there is no response.
Let me approach Gil. Let me
So,
approach him
The
and
man
ask.
is just sitting on the books, saying and doing nothing, but ironically, just reading.
Okay. What is he reading? Can I see?
What are your known languages?
My known languages are Celestial, Common, Elvish, Giant, and Goblin.
You can't
Give me a
tell.
second to look at mine. Give me a second to look at mine. I'm trying to find where the
I can't
languages are.
tell. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Common. I have Common, Druidic, Elvish, Sylvian, and Thieves' Cant.
Jesus
Ironically,
Christ.
you also can't tell.
I
Okay.
only have Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
You also can't tell.
Yeah.
I'm not
Throw
there.
my hat in the ring. I
Well-
know Infernal.
Also can't
I have
tell.
comprehend languages.
No!
Girly Pop, what the fuck? I think we've covered all the languages.
No, there's still
I have
one that
comprehend
is.
languages.
There's literally
Someone
more.
come find me.
Someone
Yeah,
come
but that
find me.
requires you to find them first. But no, there is still one that you guys have not considered.
Consider these nuts.
Got him.
What is it?
Can't win today.
Gnomish? Dwarvish?
That's what I was thinking.
So
Yeah.
Gnomish is
If it's-
tempting.
Is it common sign language?
No.
I'm dead.
How do you?
Why is it
I'm
sign
sorry.
language?
How do you write a
How?
book on common sign language?
Oh my gosh.
You just have to
Same
draw
way
out
you
the
write a
hand
book, you
signal.
just yeah, you
Right.
just draw the signs.
Why is
So-
that what we're going with? No, it is not in.
Because that's the one I have.
Is he speaking giant? Not in speaking. Is it in giant?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. You said there was one
You
more. Why'd you
fucking
lie?
Dragonborn or something?
No.
it's probably
Oh.
Dwarvish. It's probably Dwarvish or
Also
something.
no. And trust me,
Oh.
Oh.
the only person
Halfling?
like looking at both groups, ironically, is the one person that I don't think is speaking right now, and that's it. And that is a maybe.
We slowly turn to Wyatt.
Sorry.
We all turned a
Ryan,
while. I just
can
hear the
you
Taco Bell
see
sound.
what
What about
Waya, please. Waya, please. I'm basically I throw
Does
my
anyone know
phone
this
down
language?
and I go, please, please, Waya, can you at least see for us?
However,
Hands
someone
on
did say
fucking
they have
knees.
comprehend languages. I will allow that if you actually cast it.
I do have comprehend languages.
Languages
But
You'll
I
have to
don't think
actually
I'm
cast
over
it.
there, so they'd have to come find me.
Right.
Oh
All right,
no,
so
you
who's
guys have
at
to
the
actually
who's
go.
at the magic thing right now?
I
who's at
think
the magic
it's
thing right now?
just straight up Domeric and Sabrina, and that's it.
I
The others
Common-
are just
Worrying
being
about fucking
scattered all over the
nothing.
place.
Please.
Sabrina,
It's Common,
Sabrina, do you happen
Primordial,
to
and
know what this
Infernal.
language is? It could be. It's not any I know.
I just shrugged. I don't know.
So, do you have any thing to say about this language? Does he say anything? Except like me asking about it?
Man,
No,
there's
he
no
doesn't
way.
seem to respond at all.
Great, powerful Steve. What do you want?
The great powerful Steve.
Can we look at the stack of books he has under him?
W reference.
Sure. Is there any? It. Ironically, it just seems like, I guess what seems normally is like, for you specifically, Domeric, just a bunch of random, stories and whatnot.
Okay, what do I see out of the stack?
With the 24 for it.
What you would see is, ironically, a little bit more in regards to the fact of they seem like a couple of weird random stuff that you have no idea what it means.
So I'm in the same boat.
It's more the case of you have the ability to read and understand it. Domeric doesn't.
Brother, then what do I see?
It's more okay. It's more how you. Okay, I will say stuff out, and you will not understand it. So
That's
you'd
fine.
see
I just want to know.
uh, Tasha's Guide to the Weave, uh, Elements in You,
Oh,
and for lack of a better way of saying it, the three schools.
okay. All right, I'm gonna approach the gnome and inquire about this prices of the books under him.
He's ignoring you.
Oh.
I basically throw myself.
Dominic
God.
grabs her. Dominic grabs her by the back of her coat and says, "Don't tackle the magic man."
But he's not paying attention to me.
And attacking a random magic person is how you get fireball to the face.
I'm not attacking him. I'm just asking nicely.
When it comes to wizards, tackling them is most likely to get you a fireball to the face and or an annoyed wizard.
Well, I mean, I'm not really attacking him. I'm just throwing myself down and begging for him to answer me. That's not anything different.
I roll my eyes and say, "Sir, I'll buy you a gold piece worth of food if you just answer some questions for us, please."
He still doesn't seem to respond. He's too busy
Well,
focused
that's
on his book, ironically. You'd need something based on the information you already have. And there is something you can do, I am telling you now, to attract his attention. It's the case of if you realize it or not.
I get the pie.
Check chat.
I mean, if you want to try and get pie, it would theoretically be on sale for 5 gold apiece. For specifically a
Why
slice.
the fuck would you give them the option of pie?
no. I'm looking at the gnome guy and going, "Would alcohol work better for you, sir?"
Still no response.
Can I actually use a spell message?
Sure.
Okay.
You want to cast it for me?
Yes. Give me a second. Give me. Oh, yep. Wrong. Yeah.
Okay. What's your message?
My message. I'm gonna be as polite as possible, guys. My message is hi. I was inquiring about the spell books that you have underneath you. Specifically the three. What was it? The three classes, or what was it? Powers.
Yes.
Okay, the three classes and the elemental. But overall, just inquiring about said prices for the items underneath you.
He just cuts you off almost instantly and just goes, ah, finally, someone understands.
Oh, oh.
See, the kicker that you guys never realized, this guy is themed around magic. You guys tried every mundane option possible.
I was about to say, can I just cast mend on his stuff if it's shabby at all?
Theoretically, that would have also worked, but message works too. As he finally looks to
Period.
specifically Sabrina, who is the one who messaged, goes, alrighty, little ass, what do you need?
Alrighty. First of all, I'm jumping up and down for joy because this worked. So,
He just looks and goes,
second,
you really like the chicken that much?
yeah.
Maybe later. Anyways, what do you want?
So hello, good sir. Me and my partner, I just rated Amaric. Me and my partner were wondering about your prices on spell books. You see, I'm a lowly wizard that wants to improve her craft, and I was wondering about either buying all of your books or at least one to not only improve my magic, but to learn more about magic in general.
He just looks at the ones, ironically, that he's sitting on and goes, "You're talking about these. It's 50 gold apiece."
Broke.
Domric chimes in. Hello. I didn't receive much training as a druid. I barely know any spells. Is there anything or job we can do to perhaps lower the price a bit?
He just leans in and goes, "I know some cheapskates trying to rip folks off and sell these stuff for 100. I'm already potentially going at a profit by selling these for 50.
So that's a no then.
Well, let me make. I go and I basically put my hand on Dominic's. Let me have this. And and I go, please, sir. We are lowly people that just want to learn more, not only about the spells, but the behaviors and the meanings behind these spells. And with your help, I think that we could not only learn more, but grow.
He just sighs, looks over, specifically Sabrina, because you could hear him say under his breath, "I you not gonna be making deals with some leaf kisser." He just looks back to
Domric,
Sabrina and goes, "What you got in your book so far?"
So, my book so far is just two lovely spells. I only have prestidigitation, message, and chill touch. Um, and these spells won't necessarily do much, but they're my basic ones, and I have been trying to practice them as of recently due to a bolt infestation and to try and fix a fence and floorboards in the church a little ways away from you.
So you got
And
nothing but
so,
cantrips and that's it?
sadly, yes, I'm, like I said, just a lowly wizard, and I
You
don't
got
have
nothing else
much.
with more juice than that? Thought you said you were a wizard.
I'm trying to be a good one, but. And then I look down, I go, that's all I've got, sir. I'm so sorry.
Well, you don't need. Well, what I got you don't need. Because you don't need anything in this book. Because these books, they tell you squat, apparently, that you might not already need to know. Because you already know them, you see.
Like, how, my good sir?
These, as he just essentially gets off the stack and opens the book, they're blank pages. They do nothing with you. You're supposed to fill them out.
Oh, brother. Well, so you're telling me that these books don't necessarily have any information in them?
Information that you're looking for. If you're looking for stuff to fill your own book with, you're not going to find them here.
Uh, what about the three classes? What does this book entail?
The 3 schools? Types of magic.
Mhm.
Your leaf kisser friend can help you with that.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Um, well, what about the elemental magic? What does that book entail?
Elements in you? That's the types of the I cannot speak to save my life, especially in this voice.
I believe in you.
Elements in you? That's just the types of magic there are and how they affect the world around you. You already know that, though, don't you?
Yeah. And I look around frantically. Yeah, of course, of course.
Then what the
Um,
hell's you needing me for?
can you tell me about the contents of your third book?
So you were referring to the book of what was my notes?
Weaving.
Oh, right,
You said
weaving. Thank you.
something about weaving, yeah.
Yeah, that's just how magic works. If you can handle whatever you're talking about already, you don't need to know about it yet. At least at your level. What you're talking about, oh, that's not used. You're gonna need some real, you know. I'm trying to find the best word to describe this. I'm sorry. Gonna need some real big skills to handle that sort of thing. No
Mhm.
small fry is gonna be able to know something like this, even if they read it and understood it 1,000 times.
I look to
Mhm.
Sabrina and say, the weave is raw. It's unfiltered, and even if said in a disagreeable way towards myself, it's something I agree with.
Yeah, as
Unless
the
you're a
leaf kisser
master,
said.
unless you're a master, touching it is more likely to kill you or those around you than what you wish.
I see. Can I inquire once more about the elemental book and what else it might contain?
The elements are ways that we interact with nature. Air, earth, fire, water. It's just the way that man or any species really interacts with the world. Seems like a good introduction to it, and neither of us were with our teachers for long enough to learn much on our own. To understand the elements is to understand the basics of the world's interactions with each other. Water, earth, fire, and air, it's how we create them, how we beckon them, how we sculpt them into later spells. Start with a simple breeze and end with a typhoon. Start with a simple rock thrown away from you and end with an earthquake. A spark lighting a campfire turns into a raging firestorm. Droplets of water that can save you in the desert turn into floods that can destroy entire villages. Understanding elementalism is something that all wizards must understand themselves, because it is the way to understand the entire path and way of a wizard. So, it is something that maybe we should ask the others to help us buy. If it helps you on your journey, it might be worth it.
And he just sort of clears his throat. The leaf kiss is right on most parts, but there's ways to mess with it more than most people think. Granted, you're not going to be messing with that. And trust me, the folks that either can't mess with it or want to mess with it, they are either born with the shit or, heaven forbid, they go fumbling around in places they shouldn't. And do I want to be one of them peoples? No, sirree.
Of course, all magic can be used for good or ill, and if you want that book, we might have to ask everyone. There's enough that if we all chip in for it, well, there's enough spellcasters in our group that everyone could at least learn to use it.
I also agree it would be a sound investment, not only for the good of but the good of the party and how we conduct ourselves after we leave this town.
All right. I look to the gnome and say, do you perhaps have anything on healing? I wish to be a healer, a medicine man.
He just looks, for
Someone.
you? Not a chance. I don't do healing.
Domeric grits his teeth, cracks his neck, and say, fair enough. Thank you for your words, Elder, and I apologize if you have a problem with me.
He just grimaces to you. Who you calling elder? I'm only 50.
Oh,
Oh,
then I guess have a nice day, and perhaps we'll come back for that book. I beckon Sabrina to follow me as we go to search for the others to convince them to like split the cost for the magic book.
I basically see Domeric leave the stall,
With
and
grit teeth.
with gritted teeth, and and I bow to the gnome, going, "Thank you so much for your time. We shall be back for the elemental book. However, if there is any way to lessen or lower the price by a task of some sort, or if we may be able or so kind to help you with something, it's to try to lower this price by any means, we will help you. However, have a good day and we will see you soon." I curtsy and I run to join Domeric again once more.
At which point you just hear him go, yeah, yeah.
All right. Who do we find first? I guess.
That's up to you guys.
Why?
I guess we
Hey,
go over
chat,
to walk to
for
Raya.
me, check the Sunday chat.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, good.
Ow.
Alright, I heard my name otherwise. What's up?
Waya, we go over to you, and we basically just go, "Hello, Waya. Forgive me for being a bit blunt, but there is a slightly racist elf over there. Oh, sorry. Gnome, he calls me a leaf kisser. Anyway, sorry, I'm so used to racism coming from other elves. Anyway, uh,
Oh.
he has a magic book he's selling for 50 pieces of gold. We're trying to see if we can convince everyone to split the cost between us all, so that we have a book on elementism. That way, everyone in the party could at least learn a few elemental magics, things that could help us out. Having a steady source of water when we're out adventuring or out of these walls, well, that seems fairly nice. Same with lighting a spark in the fires whenever we need one.
Out of character question for powers.
Shoot.
You said that Waya would have 60 gold from all
They
this, or was
would
it
have. No, they'd have. I want to say, because they helped with everything, so they'd have 75, I believe.
Yep.
75? Okay, I have
I
to
have about 90, so I'm willing to put in more.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I also have more than that.
To be
You
fair,
earned
that
you earned 75.
You should have
you
started
earned
with some.
75, but I don't know how much you started with.
I started with 180.
That's
Oh.
probably why.
So I guess
Okay, baller.
you're gonna just ask us how much it is.
I also am trying to update my thing, so I have that. I can even find where it is. I think it's 180 at least. Yeah, there it is. Waya would pull out his coin pouch and be like, "I have some extra. Would you like a bit from that then?"
I nod my head furiously. Please, 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 please.
Right, I now currently have 255 gold currently.
Literally, eyes
Domeric
popped out of the socket.
Domeric looks at that and says, "Sabrina, we're both paying 10, because at least, because if he's paying for the majority, then it might be best if we at least pitch in. How does that sound?
I
And-
also nod furiously. Yeah.
And why? How much are you willing to spend for this?
How much is the thing you're getting?
50 gold.
I can give you 50.
Domeric slaps his forehead, tears out a page of paper from his book of
IOUs.
his book of herbs, and
That's
says,
crazy.
writes down an ode favor to Waya from Domeric, and then hands it over to Sabrina and says, "Will owe Waya a favor after this? I'd rather just write it down." Yeah.
Because he was
Um,
rude to you, do you want me to come with you? Maybe he would like me more, I guess.
I look to Waya and say, "How good is your magic?"
I currently only have a cantrip at the moment.
I'd rather not risk it.
Um,
I get Sabrina to write their name and then hand the paper over to Waya.
I want to do my name part.
Okay.
So as Domeric hands me the paper, I go, well, I really do want this magic book because not only we're going to benefit from it, but we're going to also learn a lot of valuable information. So I begrudgingly put my name down and I sign Sabrina Nightingale with a little heart on the end, and I go, "Here you go, Aya. You are owed a favor amongst. Thank you so much for your help."
This is for a reasonable favor, please. And thank you very much for all of this.
Of course. What did this person sell otherwise?
I'd
If you
several magic books, one including on the fucking weave. I believe that the one we're getting is the elemental book. At this point, I don't even remember the third book, and I'd rather not. And I think he was reading a language which I do not know. And please note, I know 5 different languages. Neither of us were able to tell.
I like to learn languages. Could I maybe come along?
If you'd like to, sure.
Alright.
Of course.
But now Waya is in your party. It's your problem now.
All right. We walk back over to the magic shop.
He's
Okay.
back to reading his book.
I cast mending on his table because it looks a little shabby.
Mending
Could I
does
have
not
followed
work.
them?
Yes, you could have. Mending does not work because mending implies that something is broken, not that something looks just dusty.
No, it's like I meant that I thought his table looked a little busted.
Repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch. There is none. That's the thing.
Then
It's
I guess
just-
I don't cast it.
Okay.
Is he reading aloud again?
I wouldn't say he's reading aloud, but he's effectively reading out in the open. Where, like, he's just sitting there. The book is pretty much open to where you guys can read the covers if you knew the language. But if you're trying to tell me if you're trying to discern what he's reading, no languages.
Okay.
I know the language because you said it in the chat, and I told you that I have that.
Okay, so then it is in Primordial. What it says is ironically, yeah, no, I'm not gonna try and be. It is essentially the secret types of magic.
The question is, does Waya say it out loud?
No, but he would walk up and go, I didn't know magic was secret.
He just looks up from his book and goes, well, of course some of it is. Why else do you think you don't see, the world changing from night to day and day to night at the snap of a finger? Because not everyone knows the
Maybe.
secrets.
Maybe not for you, but I've seen it happen before.
Oh, really? He just leans in.
Yes.
Alrighty. Yeah, you're that sort of customer, huh? What do you... Okay. So then, I'll give you a little test. You can, theoretically, if you say you can pass, I'll give you access to... He looks, like, to the left, to the right, back to the left, back to the right. Some of my more specialized equipment. It don't come cheap, but if you think you can handle it.
That depends
Wait.
on what this special equipment entails.
I look over to the old man, or to the gnome, and go, "Were you talking of the man-faced dragon?"
Man-faced dragon? The hell's you on about?
There's an old legend about a man-faced dragon who used to spin the world day to night, night to day, where the weather was at his beck and call. He's an old legend, older than most countries, and definitely older than most forms of magic.
He just shakes his head. Shows how much you know. You never trust a leaf kisser. Keep in mind, something I will mention that I don't think you've caught on. He's calling specifically Domeric this, despite Sabrina and Domeric being the same race. So it isn't a race thing.
Who just has beef with Domeric?
As far as you
Motherfucker's
know.
druidist.
I think it's because he's a druid.
Oh.
Probably.
Oh yeah, definitely. He is very... ironically, it's not that he's racist towards druids. He is specifically towards a specific school of casting, which is not the druid way of casting. But anyways, so he just cracks a mischievous smile and goes, "You ready to play a game like that? Or you want to tap out now?"
Depends on the game, but I'm up.
I'll give you a list of ingredients. You tell me what it does. Capiche?
That might not be in my realm, but I can do my best.
Alrighty.
I'm basically cheering Wyatt on in the background, going like, yeah, yeah, go, go, yeah, yeah, go.
First question. What magic's most known for a penny for your thoughts?
It's a pun.
Any for your thoughts? I know. I'm trying to remember which pun one this is because I know that there's two. Detect thoughts.
Would Wyatt know this?
Oh shoot, would he? Well, the thing is, he grew up around clerics, paladins, and other magic users, so he
I
has
just don't know if
some
it is
knowledge.
that specific.
Who can cast detect magic or detect thoughts?
I grew up under druids, so
Ironically, looking at it, unfortunately, I don't think any, because you've got bards, sorcerers, wizards, a specific paladin, and a very specific type of warlock. So I'm gonna say I don't know if Wyatt would have grown up around anyone specific that has known this spell.
what is the type of paladin, and we can discuss it.
Okay, I'll just tell you, and it is an Oath of Zeal.
No, he wouldn't have then. He would not know this. he would look over to Sarah and Domric and give a shrug.
Yeah.
Domeric just guesses because he said penny for your thoughts, so detect thought.
The thing is, how would Domeric know this is the real question.
That is very fair.
You know what? I'll give you an Arcana, but it's not a low DC. Because normally the only person that I'd give any kudos or knowledge of knowing about is probably Sabrina. But just Sabrina.
I got a nat 1. No clue.
Yeah, you'd have no idea.
All right, so
Can I also
Wyatt,
try?
Sure.
Wyatt and Sabrina have to check it now.
I just want to do it for shits and gigs.
Yeah, go ahead. Same check.
Since I followed, can I also check?
Absolutely pretty.
Sure.
11.
Oh, wrong one.
19!
What I will say
Elnari got it.
is, good news is Elnari would get it. Is Elnari with them currently?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
five.
followed.
Okay.
Yeah. Yahoo!
Elnari
we're
would
saved.
Elnari would actually know it is detect thoughts, but they'd have to speak up first.
Will
I'm
Elnari
so
speak up?
happy. Please.
Yeah,
Go nuts.
Alari will like
Oh.
get really excited that she knows it and go detect thoughts, detect thoughts.
You just see like them just their eyes just slowly sort of just trail over to Elnari. It's like, alrighty, you
Elnari?
god hugger.
Thank you, Elnari.
And
I
don't
love
say you
Elnari.
aren't one, cause you are. Gonna call it like I see it, and I'm calling it like I see it. You think you're hot shot? Alrighty.
No, I didn't say that.
Well then, what magic can you do with a little bit of food?
What charm? Like, can you charm person with fairies?
Nope.
I know there's magical cooking. And like
Sorry, I'm back.
culinary.
What was this question?
What
little
magic
bit of
can
food.
you do with a little bit of food?
A little bit of food. Can you specify what food, or is it just in general?
I'm going to say, if you want me to specify it as a morsel of food, otherwise I can't say anything.
Buoy.
Detect magic? I don't know.
Would it be create food and water?
No.
Wow.
No.
You're supposed to know that.
I literally, that's why I asked if there's specification, because there's also good berry, which is also for druids and rangers.
Would any of us know this spell?
Would anyone know?
I'm guessing
Yes.
it's a druid
That
spell.
I you not. Yes.
All of us are just druid.
Not well. Actually, no. Not all of you, but several people would either know or have access to this spell, one way or another.
I purifying food.
No.
No.
God damn.
I will give you
I'm
all
fucking dead.
one last guess,
No, don't tell me that.
because I'm pretty sure you guys are all throwing either A, throwing these out amongst yourselves, or B,
Wait,
physically
animal friendship.
telling.
Animal friendship. It's the animal husbandry one.
What?
It is that right?
I don't
Is it?
think so for the crickets.
I think so.
I'm dead.
I think
I
it
could
was.
be wrong, but I thought it was.
Ours?
I will say no, straight up out of character. You can check if you want, but it's still the case of, is that what you're
Okay.
going with?
No, I'm not going to go with it right now.
Is it? No, it wouldn't be.
So
I have made
I
you
checked it.
paranoid, and this is
I checked
hilarious.
it online, and the only thing I could see is animal friendship for
Yeah.
a morsel of food. So is it animal friendship?
Are you physically saying that, or are you just guessing?
I'm gonna leave it up to everyone. Are we gonna say animal friendship?
I think we go with animal friendship.
All right, because I
That feels
know
like
the
something that
spell.
we would know or would be able to know.
I look at him and say animal friendship.
Look at you. Looks like the leaf kisser actually isn't looking at just the leaves. Did that really seem like that much of a struggle?
Again, my basis in magic is very, very flawed.
Is it really?
Well, my guardian died when I was younger. My parents died when I was younger, and everyone who taught me magic died when I was younger. Didn't get to learn much.
Alrighty, then one more. And I'll let you have a little fun with this. What magic can you cast with a small square of silk?
Well, what? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
A small square of silk.
With a small square of silk. Okay. Silk.
I know this. We had to find silk in a different campaign once for a spell. I just can't remember what it's called.
Magic aura.
There's a ton of them. You're gonna need to specify which one.
I know which one it is. Now that you're saying it's
I think it starts with an
specified.
N.
Yeah.
I can't think of
It's
what it's called.
nice stills, I think. Nice stills magic aura.
I will give it to you, but the thing is, again,
There are
would
two
your
of them.
characters know it?
Isn't it a wizard spell?
Yeah, actually, it is a wizard spell. Ironically, it is also a cleric spell, but for a very specific type of cleric.
Do not be
Alright.
asking me this one.
So
You're not
does
even
Sabrina
there.
have to do? Does Sabrina have to do an arcane thing again?
Ironically, it is lowered. The DC. They would have to specifically because they don't have access to it yet. It is just lower DC for wizards because it is a wizard spell compared to Animal Friendship, who Sabrina would still have to roll it, whereas Domeric and Waya would not because it is just naturally a ranger and druid spell. If that makes
All right,
sense.
10.
You have no idea.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna sidebar
Can we
message you
do
real
an
quick
Arcana check?
to confirm if my character would know this. Because it's stuff that has not been revealed.
Wait,
to
I
the
was
rest-
raised by a cleric druid multi-class woman.
Out of curiosity, what type of cleric?
Let me check that.
I have had my revenge. I wasn't preparing for this, but I had this on the side just in case. And it looks like it came in clutch.
Life domain cleric.
Yeah, that is a different kind of cleric.
Fuck.
So could we do an Arcana check anyways and just
Yeah, sure. It's just
have
a higher DC.
Okay.
I got a 17.
I got a 2. I have no clue.
Yeah, The problem is,
Elnari got it.
yeah, they hit it on the nose.
Let's go.
I didn't even get to finish my little question on the side. Damn.
Well, she'll get all excited and shout it out again. Very
Oh, I
happy
love
to put
that.
her magic knowledge to use.
For once, I won't be mean and say, oh, the DC was 18 or something like that, but fine, take your victory for now, etc.
All right. Does that mean we also can know more about that book?
Fine, but I'm telling them specifically, as they just point to Elnari. Rest of y'all. I'm not telling squat.
Domeric just goes over and decides to just go over to the blacksmith, as this is no longer worth it. Hands the gold over to Elnari and says, "Eventually buy the elemental book, please." And
Okay.
then just walks away over to the blacksmith area. It's
I
on
have
you
no
guys now.
idea
You're
what I'm
talking.
supposed to be asking.
Domeric will just tell you, we were originally here for the elemental book before Wire started talking about primordial. So eventually, please just buy the elemental book. At the same time, I am going over to the blacksmith area because either that's going to go better or worse. I don't know how it's going to go worse for me there. So now I bid you all adieu.
Fine.
Wyatt just waves.
All right, I'm out of
Maya,
there.
ask about your fancy book.
And they go, alrighty. So this thing has a couple secrets that I think any decent wizard might be interested in, let's say. Considering the fact that it's got some stuff in here that, well, isn't exactly for the faint of heart. It's some pretty powerful stuff. Any wizard that's worth their weight in salt is probably trying, and I say probably, trying to get their hands on something like this. Even if they don't go for everything, they're, let's say, interested in a few of the smaller trinkets, let's call them, in this little divot of a pack of parchment paper and all that jazz. So, what are you interested in?
Maya?
Sorry, somebody's mother is currently trying to connect to my computer. Give me a moment.
Good luck. In the meantime, Elnari, what you got? Or Pixie?
I'm
Because they're looking at you
not really
specifically as they say
interested
this.
in the. I know, but I don't really care about the book. I'm not a wizard. Um,
You just see him groan. Fine. Best I could offer you outside of all this, spell components if you need it.
I do need spell components.
What you looking for?
I'm specifically after charcoal, incense, and herbs.
He just like flips through the pages of the book he's looking at. Is like, think I know what you're talking about. He just pulls out like what looks, for lack of a way of saying it, like a large bottle. Like, for lack of a way of saying it, you know, like those ready kits of like the instant
Yeah.
ramen. Something similar
Yeah.
to that, effectively, but instead of noodles, it's just herbs and charcoal and whole 9 yards. He goes,
Mm.
get this stuff for $10 a bottle.
She will happily hand over 10 gold.
Pleasure doing business.
Same with you. And might I get that elemental book for my friends?
Still costs 50.
That's perfectly fine. She'll hand over another 50.
Pleasure doing business. At which point he gets off, sorts the books a little bit, and then just pulls out another random book. Though this one, at least it seems blank. At least it seems blank. As far as you can
Before
tell.
Onari leaves, can she just like look through the books that he has and see if anything like stands out to her?
Ironically, one that would stand out to her, and this is something that I don't know if she currently wants, would ironically be the one about the weave. She feels, let's say, the slightest tugging, I guess is the best way of saying it, at the back of her mind that that book might be really valuable to her.
That weave book. How much does that cost?
Another 50 for it, though I don't know how much you're going to be able to use it too much yourself.
I'll take it.
If you say so. So you are now down 110 gold.
I'm down 60. Y is down
Broke.
50.
I gave
Okay.
the 50, remember?
Okay, so you're down 60. They are and Y is down 50. But you do have the two books, and I will DM you the information in those two books privately after session.
Yeah.
But you do have that and a bottle of herbs.
Yay!
Are y'all satisfied now?
I'm so happy.
Back to the rest of you, if any of you guys have anything else.
Right now, Sarah's not able to speak and was saying in chat, I plead in the background, what about the wizard book with a pouty face?
Ironically,
it.
that would be one of the books that Pixie just bought.
We have received a Yahoo and dancing emojis.
Okay, but by this point in time, it is up to you guys what you guys decide to do for now.
I went over to the blacksmith area.
Okay,
So,
and the
and I was
blacksmith
with a
is
lot of stuff. So if anyone wants to go first, go for it.
Waya would probably see if there's any more books in Primordial.
You can ask about the thing. Just tell me what you want to ask, and I can ask it.
In terms of the books in the Primordial, you can't really tell just because you can't really see where you're standing, and the only way to see, what is in the book is to effectively break and enter into the cart.
No, if there's like any more that he has.
You know what? I'll say there's one or two smaller books in Primordial, but they don't seem at all magical like the book that he was just reading.
Are they just regular short stories?
Yes.
Okay. Then he'd probably leave with everybody else.
Alrighty.
My bones hurt.
Okay. Then I guess it's for me at the blacksmith then, if no one else has anything.
The blacksmith is ironically not smithing anything. They're just effectively just chewing on some horse. I think it's called horse grass, or if not horse wheat. Just waiting and watching everyone, just arms crossed, big bulky man, full beard and everything.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's the gnome. He just has like a different hat
No,
on.
it's not the fucking gnome!
Can I do a perception check to see how good my eye is for the weapons and stuff?
No checks needed. They seem decent.
All right. I walk up to the man, nod, and say, "Hello. Got any daggers or anything? That could help me out in the forests."
He doesn't even say anything. He's just staring you dead and just breathes out his nose cuz like it's been right in front of you the entire time. You just haven't actually looked down.
I know it's down there because I already saw the weapons.
Yes, the prices are listed as well.
I know. I'm asking his recommendation
He
for
just
what
points
knife
to the
works
small
best.
Okay, he points to the small one.
Is it calling
Uh,
you broke?
No. He said it's a giant array of weapons. He's pointing to the small daggers.
all right. This looks good for skinning. Most likely, it's good for cutting up some rope too. I see the teeth on the back for that. How much? How much does it actually cost? I'm asking you, the DM,
Yeah, I
because
know,
you said
and
the
I was
price was
about to say.
listed.
And he just like you just see the horse wheat just shift. He goes to a blade,
Gold, silver?
gold.
You know what? That is fair enough. Here's two. Is there anything you can recommend for a wizard's protection? Because I worry for mine.
At which point he just goes and pulls out. I shit you not, just a very long pole.
I look to it, I nod and say, "How much?"
2 silver.
Very well. 2 gold, 2 silver.
At which point, add a quarterstaff to your inventory, as well as a dagger. Uh-oh.
Christ.
Thank you, sir. You have been probably the highlights of my day. Hope you have a good rest one.
Just not even
Uh,
saying anything, just acknowledging the existence.
Rhea will be walking up to the blacksmith as well at this point.
Alrighty.
Uh, I pull out one of my sickles and just start comparing it to some of the other pieces that are on display there.
Nothing super crazy, but it's still the case of they are notable, I guess, if that's what you're interested in.
How much would it cost for you to reforge one of my blades?
Gold to reforge. Expected done by the end of the day. Or at least he just takes a pause to consider things. End of tomorrow. Gonna see that everything here is done. Come to the end of tomorrow. Probably should be ready for you.
Alright, I have no issue with that. Oh, fuck. I seem to have misplaced one of my dumbasses in my party. I will leave this with you, and I need to go and find them.
He just nods and just takes the weapon and just putting it in the back.
I will pay you once I see you next. I slide him at least 1 gold piece anyways for the trouble.
Okay.
And then I noticed Domeric just wandering nearby. I was just like, you're not the idiot I'm looking for.
No, but I've had a day.
That can mean anything. What kind of day?
Racism. Well, I believe it's uh classism, magicism, whatever. I've been. I don't care anymore.
What booth? I'll go burn it.
High level magic user who uses primordial spells.
Hmm.
Rather not have to clean that up and or see the aftermath of it if you do fight him.
Damn it. I will deal with that another day then. However, did you happen to get his name?
Honestly, I'm so annoyed at him that I just forgot it. I don't care anymore.
Okay. Let me go over there and see if he has anything that I'd be interested in, or if I get the same treatment.
How good's your magic casting?
As you may recall, tieflings don't have the best standing in most things either.
How good's your magic casting? He didn't care about anything but that.
Did he really belittle you for being a druid?
Yes.
Well, if it helps at all, you're the best druid that's come through my kitchen, so.
After yesterday, that is honestly high praise, and I don't know if I should be that happy about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the spices. I haven't had time to go through them. I don't cook for anybody very often.
No, you were fine. I'm probably gonna throw everything out, burn it on fire, and help you with about what 10 gold to pay for the rest of it. To fix it all up.
Don't worry about the gold. I can handle it. I mean it.
Fair enough.
But
Well,
I appreciate the gesture.
hey, you've been a good friend to me. You've helped me out and gave us all a place to stay. The least I could do is do my best to help in return.
Fair enough. Have you seen Marigold at all?
Not one whit. I think I've seen everyone else but Marigold.
Fuck. Oh. Have you seen... Is there a jewelry place nearby at all? I haven't noticed anything since looking.
Well, as the fine gentleman behind us does not have any jewelry on display to the best of my knowledge, we can always look around.
It's probably worth a look.
Are we doing a perception check or something to see if we find Marigold at a jewelry place?
No, actually, but I will allow perception. That or
I'm gonna
investigation.
do
Your call.
a vibe check. Is there a jewelry shop?
But yes, there is a vibe check. There is a
Awesome.
small one with jewelry.
It is check perception, yes?
Check perception or check investigation.
I'm gonna
I'll do
check my sheet
perception. I
right
already
now.
typed it. Ah, balls.
So I'm looking right now what I have better. Oh, just perception, yeah. Okay. So
You
check.
find them, ironically, what smells like their perfume.
I got a
and
15.
Domeric would notice this a little bit more, disappearing into what seems like the purple tent down off to the side.
Well, I think they're in the purple tent over there. Go on.
Well, that
Let's
gives me some time to look around the rest of this place then. I'm hoping to find something that's a surprise for them, so.
Anything in particular? Perhaps I can help.
I was thinking necklaces or shiny rocks. Seems the vibe for both of them.
Well, as you didn't order anything from the blacksmith bath, there, I assume that he doesn't do jewelry, considering the quality of his commissions.
Alright.
So
Well.
let's look around.
Okay, there is just a small jeweler at the end, ironically. It's just the case of, well, nobody's bothered to. Ironically, it is right by where you think Marigold is.
Rhea goes over and starts looking at the jewelry then.
Alrighty.
Domeric just follows along for right now.
It's a pretty standard tent, all thing, or it's a pretty standard booth, all things considered. It's just a bunch of cheap jewelry.
Anything catch your fancy here?
Ironically, there is something that would catch your catch your fancy, all things considered. There
Well,
are two sort of, I guess, pendants is the best way of describing it. Whereas one seems to be having like a clock surrounded by a ton of gearwork, while the second one seems to be a two-sided, I guess, pendant. Whereas one side is just red with a sort of swirl into it. The other side is a blue with a swirl in the reverse direction.
may I look at that red pendant, please?
And the woman passes it over. Ah, the pendant of the second hour. Quite a strange device, I must admit.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with that. What would it do, I suppose?
Supposed to activate when you're sleeping most, but can't say I know what it does. Ironically, if you want them for you and your friends, I'd recommend it. Good little, what's the word? Uh, morale booster, shall we say. For you, a gold purr. And she just pulls out like a small drawer. She has like 10 of them.
1 gold each?
1 gold each.
Hmm. Is there a perception check that I should probably roll? This seems suspicious.
Straight up, no. I'm gonna say it now out of character. This is not supposed to be suspicious or anything. If you want, you can, but I'm
Okay.
gonna be just. I will explain what it
Team
does
drop
after.
shipping ass. Alright.
So we're just
Well,
gonna check perception. Because I'm there
You
too.
check that. I've been rolling shit today. You can check that.
I got a 5.
Ah, shit. Okay, I'm checking.
I would have said okay.
Okay, sweet.
It seems like it has a little bit of inherent magic, but you can't tell what it does. At least immediately.
Domeric is just tired after today and just does not care anymore.
You think I should get one for everyone, Dom?
Well, if it is going to help, sure enough, we can have everyone else check it too after we purchase it. Let's see how it works.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of those, I believe.
All right then. I'll carry it for right now. You're the one paying for it.
I hand over 6 gold pieces.
Okay. I will say,
just for those.
like, she just nods and says, "Thank you kindly." And as soon as you put on, like, you pick up the 6 of them, one of them, and only one of them, seems to glow and the swirling seems to stop a little bit. But only the red side, if that makes sense.
Do I notice this or not?
I would say you noticed it.
I notice it and I don't say shit.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll tell you what it does after session once more, because it's not going to hurt
Yeah,
you.
no, tell me later.
Yes, thank you. Otherwise, she just hold up the other one and goes, "Otherwise, if you're interested, I got this thing. Clockwork amulet. Helps with your aim every once in a while, I suppose."
How much for that one?
Normally these things be charged. These things go for 100 or so, but like, let's say 50.
50.
I hand 10 gold coins. I have 91 right now, so I just hand Raya 10 gold coins ago. You already bought the necklaces, might as well help at least a bit today.
I'll take that one as well then. And I hand her 40 of my own plus 10 of Domeric's. I have 169 gold coins now.
Nice.
Thank you, Pixie. And I also just look around at the rest of the table in addition to any magical or unmagical necklaces recommended.
It's just a lot of, ironically, just trinkets that don't seem, well, even the ones that seem magical don't really seem all that appealing to you.
I see one that looks like a emerald set in a small pendant.
Mm-hmm.
It's surrounded by gold, and I just point at that and says, "How much would this one be? Maybe."
This one. The Old Soul's Palette. I think my headphones cut out for a second. The Old Soul's Keepsake. I'll say 10 per. Or for this one specifically. Seems to do something, I think, but no idea what.
Is there some kind of detection that we should put for this one, maybe?
If there is, even I wouldn't know it. Sorry, dearie.
It's okay. I'll take that one as well then.
Alrighty.
10 as well for that.
Mm-hmm.
What's your
Alright.
current gold at? I'm at 8.
One. Oh, I added that. I'm supposed to remove that. I'm at 159.
Fair enough.
I got money, and I don't know what to do with it. So I now have 6 matching necklaces for everybody. And then 1 clockwork necklace, it looks like.
Clockwork Amulet.
And 1 really cool emerald pendant for whenever I run back into Marigold. Well, I think that I've fulfilled my needs at this shop.
Shall we go check on
appreciate
Marigold?
your help. Let's see if we can find Marigold. I worry about them at this point. How long has it been? Like, what, 2 hours?
It's
Jesus
been a couple
Christ.
of hours, yeah. I'd
I'm,
say
fa- I'm fairly
it
certain
would
the
probably be
rest
about
are
like
just.
1, 2 o'clock at this point in time.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain that
Nice.
the rest are most likely still arguing with the gnome merchant about magic books.
They would probably be done out of curiosity at this point as well. In terms of
If
their little
not,
arguments.
if not, they're probably searching for food. They're in a group though, so perhaps we should just find Marigold first.
Well, I fucking gave them money for breakfast. I gave you money for breakfast. Did you eat anything?
Yeah, I had a simple breakfast. Thank you for that, by the way.
Okay. Of course.
I don't know what the rest of them had though, so either they forgot it and are getting food now, or more likely they're looking at the shops and, well, we'll see what comes of that in a bit.
I'm gonna check out that purple tent next. Why don't you go and try and track them down, get them back by that one place where most of us grab breakfast.
Understood. I walk away holding the necklaces, but not before handing Raya one for themselves and one for Marigold. There you go. Pass that on to Marigold. I'll pass this on to the others.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. And I walk away from the jewelry shop and head into this tent.
Alrighty, and this is finally where I get to do something I've been waiting to do all session. Update the playlist.
I know you've been excited for this, that's why I've been trying to push for it.
No,
Oh my fucking god.
Yes. I've had a small playlist of sorts that I have had specifically for this.
Hurry!
Yes.
Warwick, save me, Warwick.
Anyways. So as you enter this tent, you notice immediately that the lights are very, very limited. Outside of the tent flap that you walk through, which, keep in mind, closes a lot of the ways, it is dark in this tent, and the only lighting are a couple of dots all across like the ceilings and the rims of the tent. Or just this small little sphere that's sitting on a table with a woman in purple sitting behind in that same, with the hood of that she is wearing, because she is in a full hood, with that same sort of emblem that was on the tent.
Okay. Hi. What do you have here?
Ah, another customer I see. Welcome, welcome to Madame Mysteria's Tales of the Future, the Past, and the Present. Here it is where you can divine the answers from the stars themselves. What has been, what is, and what may be.
It accurate?
The stars do not lie, child. All they may tell is information that may not be true.
That doesn't mean I can trust someone to say it.
The stars have not lied to me, as they very well will not lie to you. All because you do not understand what it may be told to you does not make it any less true.
Okay.
So, shall you be having a simple fortune reading? Or a divination?
Sorry, I'm
Simple-
going back in my notes to see what I wrote down.
No, okay. It's the case of, and this is something I'm going to say. So for 5 gold, you can get your fortune read. And for 25 gold, you can get one question answered of your choice. It's just the case of, well, you can theoretically get both of them, but it's the case of which one do you want, if you want either of them. And if so, well,
Hmm. Oh, I just had it. God damn it.
okay. And so she just looks and goes, would you like to see what is in the cards for you? Or do you care to gaze among the stars and see what is out there?
How much for a question?
That will be 25.
Sure, I'll humor you. And I hand over 25 gold.
Okay. And for this, I am actually pulling up a different song entirely. Funnily enough.
For the reference, I'm handing over 2 platinum and 5
Okay.
gold. Because I need to get rid of some of these platinum.
Alrighty. At which point you just see
There.
just the stars effectively just slowly shine brighter and brighter and brighter. As the room almost becomes blinding for a second. As she goes, ah, yes, 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 the stars align. The heavens and the earth, they call out to you. Now, dearie, tell me, what is it that you seek to know?
Will I succeed in bringing him back?
I see, I see. The stars, they do indeed tell me. And you just see her eyes go, or from her eyes essentially go like straight white. as the orb just sort of glows and glimmers, and you just see her speak in a rather otherworldly voice. Just go, father and daughter misaligned. Hang on, I have my notes here. Yeah, because I'd rather not go off of fucking memory for this, because I'm doing this legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, here we go. Father and child misaligned. Seek the souls two in kind. Yeah, I'm sorry. I might need to grab some water after this, because I just realized I've been speaking for like 2-3 hours. It is slowly getting to me.
Yeah, no. Go get yourself some water, and I'll crowd control everybody else.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna go get water real quick. Father
Sounds
and
good.
child misaligned. Seek the souls two in kind. Actually, I might need to take some water right now. I just realized how bad my voice is. I will be back in like a minute.
Alright, go speedrun.
Okay.
So, gamers, how are we feeling?
I'm currently doing. So I'm a nursing student. I'm currently studying out for a quiz because the last one wrecked my class. I'm talking. Everyone got at max a C. The average was like 79%.
Cute.
Dude,
That sounds like failing on your teacher.
we have like 5 hours with him a week, and the class is just really freaking hard. It is just, dude, he has like optional tutoring on the weekends.
And still didn't save anyone, huh?
Dude, no. Like he's on Friday, he has a tutoring thing from like noon to the last question he is asked, and everyone is still stressed as heck.
I bet.
So, for any nursing major who sees this in the future, it's Patho.
Okay.
It's Patho 370.
I have returned. My voice
Welcome
feels a
back.
little bit better. Okay, now where were we?
Well, I'm glad.
Father and child misaligned. Seek the souls, two in kind. Hasten to fix what was severed, or you'll all be lost forever. And as she finishes this last line, the world just slowly sort of like realigns itself, and you could just see her eyes returning color and just the lights around her dimming. And she just bows and goes, "That's be what you answered."
Okay. I thank you for giving me your wisdom and the wisdom of the stars.
Just giving a nod. Indeed. Will that be all?
I think I'm gonna go and get a drink. Would you like something?
Nay, the stars do not need sustenance.
Fair enough. Have a good day.
And they just nod, at which point you just see the world slowly just come back into like full view because out of the tent.
I want to wander into tent.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna run into me first, so.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, so you're going into the tent that Rhea just walked out of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see Rhea exiting,
So
and
you
I
so
see
yeah, you
Dominic.
would see Rhea exiting this tent. Do you want to say anything to this tent, to the two of them, before you enter?
Yes, I do. Alrighty. I see them both, and I go, "Oh, how was your question? What did you do with the fortune teller?"
I haven't gone in yet. What happened is Ria's gone in there, and also I bring gifts from Ria to everyone in the group. There you go. I hand
Gifts,
one
you
of the
say?
necklaces over.
Presents?
There you go.
Literally. I look at the necklace and I go,
Yes, for you. I also have one of my own for you because I worry about anyone going in too close. Here you are. I pass the quarterstaff over also.
Yahoo! Weapon.
Did you all get the books?
Oh yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, here's the necklaces for everyone. Shall we all go take our turns with the fortune?
I believe we shall.
And Ray just looks over. It's like, whatever you think you're about to deal with, you are going to be wrong.
Oh.
I'm gonna go back over to the food stands. I will meet y'all there. Okay.
Understood.
Mhm.
Ready. I
Alrighty.
wave
Rhea just
off
walks
as
off.
Rhea leaves.
Okay, so who steps into the tent then?
Me.
Okay.
I taking my surroundings.
Inside the tent, it is effectively a starry sky, where it feels like, ironically, instead of like under a starry sky, it feels like you are in that starry sky, where there are just a ton of stars around you, and it is that woman in purple sitting in front of a crystal ball with her purple robe, still having that eye of the with the 3 drops out that you saw outside the tent on like the top of her hood. She goes, more interested. Now tell me, what is it that you seek?
I suddenly get really, really shy and I go, "Oh, hello, good mistress that oversees all. I come with a question. How much is for this question?
25 for a question.
And may I inquire about fortune? How much is that?"
5 for fortunes. Should you wish to see what was, what is, and what may be.
Can I start off with my fortune? I hand over five gold.
Indeed. As you just see her shuffle through like a set of cards. And she goes, all right, which 3 strike your fancy?
I point to the 3 in front of me.
Okay. Well, there's multiples of them.
Girl,
I will list the no, I will list the command out of curiosity.
Okay.
Wait, hang on, I typed that wrong. There we go.
Okay.
I see, I see.
What do you see? No rush.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just wanna
counting
know.
them out, that's why.
No rush.
These are the cards you flip over. Actually, let me see if I can do this better, though.
Dude, okay. Okay, Belatro.
Wait. 1, 2, 13.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to assume I counted these right. And ironically, I should not. I actually have a giant fucking list of these.
I'm
That's why.
dead. Of course you do.
Yes. Well, you gotta commit to the bit.
Always.
Okay.
Do tell, great fortune teller, what is my fortune?
Ah, I see, I see.
These look like pretty cards to me.
In the past, you felt a little bit of a pause, shall you say, now? You felt stopped? However,
How'd you know? I'm so sorry, continue.
no, it's fine. The cards, they tell me. However, you feel that you are undergoing a great and noble change. Almost being reborn, shall we say, as things that might not be completely familiar to you are suddenly opening their eyes. Am I not wrong?
I would say so, yes.
Now, with that in mind, you must be aware that the answers may not always come from around you. They might come to those below and above should you seek to learn them. Sometimes asking the divine themselves if you might need to. There is a deeper meaning should you choose to seek into it. And that is your fortune. Just bowing once as they pick up the 3 cards and then like shuffle them again.
I see. Oh, great, powerful one. So, I must, for my quest, seek more knowledge and more fortitude in ones or things that may not have voice. Is that right?
Indeed, the answer can come from all around you, but you must be willing to look and listen.
I see. Now, oh great one, may I please know the answer to this question? And then I hand over 25.
Ah,
25
divination.
gold.
Yes, yes. What is it that you seek the answer for? As the lights just sort of, just again, the lights on the side just sort of brighten, at which point they sort of shine on the ball, like her own voice going dimmer, as just, it is all just focused in this specific little area. Now, what is it that you seek to ask?
I wish to know about the great evils of beyond this town.
I
How
see.
how we may encounter these evils and our ways to defeat them.
The stars,
And
they
it-
tell me, they reveal. As you just see her own eyes once again just turn completely white as this otherworldly voice takes over. Seek the stars, fear their wrath, keep aware on your worried path. As the second moon sets hereafter, you may actually stop the final disaster. And as her own voice just sort of like cuts back in, I guess is the best way of describing it, the lights sort of like, yeah, they don't sort of, they dim, and she just returns to normal and just bows once more.
I see.
Everything I tell you is true, but what that truth fully means, even I do not know sometimes. But that be
I
the way
see.
of the stars.
Thank you for your wisdom, O Great One. I bid you a good day. I bow my head in silence, and I make my way towards the end of the tent, and I look back once more. Have a good day, and I bid you farewell. And I leave the tent.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Does anyone else decide to do anything out of curiosity via at the market or at this very specific tent?
No.
I want to go into the tent.
Alrighty.
Yahoo!
At which point you just see, again, and I have described it twice and I'll describe it once more, but it is effectively like you're standing in the void of a starry sky, where the only thing outside of the lights on like the walls of the tent is really just the woman with the hood of the eye sitting effectively behind a table with a crystal ball. And she just goes, another one seeking the insight of the stars. Tell me, child, what is it that you believe you need?
Question I'd love to get answered.
I see. That will be 25 gold should you wish to divine an answer from the stars.
You will slide it over.
Okay. At which point, you just see the lights just like chime in, for lack of a way of saying it, just as the lights just slowly, they begin to once more become brighter and brighter and brighter, and goes, yes, I see. The stars, they indeed. Tell me, now, what is it that your heart desires? What is it that you wish to know?
What must I do to learn the truth about magic?
At which point she just chimes in and goes, I see. The truth of magic. And you just see her eyes once more go just straight white. And she just goes, 3 paths varied, many roads on. Secrets that may be almost gone. A devil's snare. Be tightly wrapped. But tread carefully, lest your soul be trapped. And she just bows her head once more and goes, ah, yes. That is, I hope, what you seek, no?
I suppose. I don't know what trapped means, but seems worrisome.
Worst comes to, I will DM you as well, in case it did not come through clearly, in terms of the quote-unquote secrets that were revealed, if needs be. So, in your case, just to make sure you actually did get it, and it just didn't function too clearly on my mic.
Mari will
Yeah.
get up and say thank you, and
At
then
which point she bows
leave
her
the
head
tent.
once more, and you return back to the light of the world beyond. So with that in mind, would anyone else want to do any more shopping for the day?
Waya has been over at the blacksmith the entire time.
I will be completely honest, the entire fortune telling has taken about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, he's been over there for about 10
Okay.
15 minutes.
So yeah, right, let's focus back on Waya. What is Waya up to?
Domeric goes over and gives Waya the necklace.
And as Waya takes the necklace, and Domeric would notice this too with one of them, the red sign seems to glow slightly.
At this point, Domeric's tired and doesn't care. Nods to the blacksmith and says, "You guys good shit. hope whatever you buy is worth it here. Just make sure you use it well.
I hope too. Thank you.
And the guy just standing there, just big old guy, arms crossed, very, very hairy. I'll show you a picture later. Just looks at you and goes, or just looks at Wyatt and goes, "What'll it be?"
I was looking for some arrows and whetstones if you have any spare.
Arrows, not much of a Fletcher, but these are the best I can give you. And he gives you a bundle of 20.
Alright, how much will that be?
That would be just golden arrow.
One more time?
Buck an arrow.
I am not. Oh, did my headphones die?
Hang on, let me type it out as well, just to make sure that it is coming through. There we go.
My headphones did die.
Ah,
turned
that
off on
explains that. Whoops!
Dude, mine did too.
Arrow. And
Mine
it
are
was a
plug-in,
bundle
I'm
of
fine.
20.
Mine are plug-in, they're fine.
Yeah, I had to plug mine in just to make sure.
Dude, mine died and I had to switch to my AirPods.
And it was a thing of 20, so that's 20 gold?
Yep.
Alright. And then what about the whetstones?
Let me get a price for that actually, just to make sure I have everything there.
If he has any, and if not, that's okay.
I will say I don't know if he does. Ironically, there does look to be like a discardable one in the back, where straight up there's like, it's just one for a single copper coin.
Alright, Waya will grab that and hand over the 20 gold and 1 copper.
Alrighty. They just give a nod and say, "Pleasure doing business."
Thank you. And he will head over to where he sees Sabrina and Alnari outside of the tent.
The tent. Okay. Does anyone else have any more shopping or whatnot or anything they would still like to do, I guess, before we wrap up for today? Because I think that's...
Oh.
Oh, go ahead.
I said no.
Okay. Just going
Wait,
through
wait,
everyone
wait,
and
wait, wait, wait,
everything.
wait, 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 wait.
Okay.
Is there a shop that has like little dried mixed berries and things like that, like trail mix?
Yeah, there's effectively just like a small food stall at the end.
Can I go there, please?
Sure.
Yahoo! I approach the bench. I approach the
It's
stall.
ironically it is just 5 silver for a thing of food, or for a day's worth of trail mix.
All right, I'll happily give over 5 silver.
Just a small nod. Thanks, Steery.
I'll put it in my perk, and then I skip over back to the group.
Okay. No, not... I will deal with you later, you numbskulls. But okay. Does anyone else have anything else they want to do with the market? Otherwise, I think I might just say, effectively, like after the shopping that everyone does, we wrap up there, with the end of the day, for lack of a way of saying it.
I think I'm done.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Alrighty. So with that, I think this is where I'm going to call it. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys can claim a long rest in the meantime. And we'll
Yahoo!
see you all next time. Ciao!
Sure.
Yep.
Yahoo. That shit was fun. I liked the fortune teller. I knew it was gonna be a cool experience, but like I actually enjoyed it. Like it was really cool.
So I liked everything here. It was pretty funny for how Domeric was the most hated one by the gnome
That
guy.
shit was the funniest thing.
Yeah. 'Cause-
Yeah, no, Powers is just a hater. Powers is a hater, guys.
Oh no, Elnari was called a god hugger, and she thought that was pretty nice. She didn't realize she was being insulted.
I was a leaf licker.
Yeah.
At least it's not a bootlicker. Yahoo. You love us. The lack of answer says yes.
What happened?
Powers loves us so much that he failed to respond.